Welcome to episode 2 of ASB Investor Insights. I'm Tennent-Brown from ASB, and joining me from Australia is Chantal Giles from ASB's investment partner BlackRock. Today we're talking about what I think is one of the biggest barriers to Kiwis achieving decent investment returns. So welcome, Chantal.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right, well, let's cut to the chase. When it comes to investments, most Kiwis do it themselves and don't get advice. Now, your research suggests this isn't just a Kiwi thing. Why is it so many people around the world don't get financial advice?
Look, Chris, you're right. Our global research definitely says it's not just a Kiwi thing. People all around the world have complex and unique relationships with money. Money is seen as taboo, and finances are the leading cause of stress in people's lives all around the globe. And many people are not where they want or need to be. And so advisors can help guide the conversation with clients and make them feel much more in control about their finances and alleviate this stress by helping them have a plan.
Now, I've opened with saying that this is one of the biggest barriers to achieving decent investment returns. What does your research show us about some of the consequences of not getting advice?
Yeah, so our research suggests that people are not confident making financial decisions. And we see that leading to hoarding of cash and underinvesting. So people are far more confident saving than investing. So they prefer things like term deposits over managed funds. And cash is often held as a safety blanket, meaning there's too much cash on the sidelines. And what we also see is in stressful times, people go back to that safety blanket of cash. So advisors can educate their clients and show them how time in the market and a well-diversified portfolio is better than sitting on the sidelines.
Certainly saw that last year. Having access to advice can really make a difference when markets got volatile, like we saw when the pandemic was really unfolding. Now, we've talked about people not necessarily liking talking about money, so technology can play a bit of a role there. And ASB think technology can tackle some of the other issues as well. Examples being our online tools to help people make sure they're in the right fund or monitor and change their investments. What are some of the global trends that you're seeing?
Yeah, so we see when people are seeking financial advice, they're looking for technology to add a layer of trust to those personal interactions. People want investment information that they can understand and trust, and technology plays a role in that, particularly around transparency, because people really want to understand where their money's invested. So there's a desire to maintain that personal interaction in financial planning, both today and in the future. So the financial advisor's role is to complement that technology with that transparency to balance things like investment objectives with other goals like their social values.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like a person to talk with, especially when someone's situation is complex. And speaking of complex, BlackRock's research highlights that things are getting complicated. Even the meaning of retirement is evolving. People's thoughts about work are changing, and these things will flow out into the future. What are some of the consequences of these changes that you're seeing?
Look, you're right, Chris. We're seeing, the future of work change, the future of retirement change, and so that definition is really evolving. What we're seeing is that balance of addressing today's needs and even wants with saving for the future is more complex and difficult than ever. Most people think that they're not on track with reaching their financial goals, but they often delay engaging. So all of that combined, advisors can really help blend that personal interaction and technology to provide clients with a journey and a service model that's going to be aligned to their needs today with their retirement needs in the future.
Thanks, Chantal. Those are some really great insights.
Thanks, Chris.
These issues are really complicated, and a lot of people are not sure if they're on the right track. ASB has a number of advice options for Kiwis, from ensuring that you're in the right fund to maximise your savings, through to more comprehensive investment advice. If some of these issues that we discussed today resonate with you, feel free to get in touch.